Hello everybody and welcome to this very spooky edition of Civ 6. My name is Ursa Ryan. It's Halloween in, around, or just about, depending on what time I end up sticking this video out, I'm not entirely sure. But I thought this year, especially now vampires are in the game, we would do something a little bit special to celebrate Halloween in all of its glory. Today we are going to be playing as possibly one of the most hilarious modded civs put into the game. It's Vlad III. That's right, Vlad the Impaler, one of many people attributed to Count Dracula, or stories of him anyway. House of Dracula. Oh, that's right, we're playing as actual Dracula. We're playing this should be really fun. We're going to actually go and find some vampires. We've got the secret societies turned on. But before we get into all that, if you want to play along, come to Discord. The exact save file will be sat in Discord for you to learn and save and have a go with and generally natter to me about. Here's the configuration summary if you want to just do it the old-fashioned way. Look, you can see we've got the tech and civic shuffle mode on. We have got the, so what have we got? We've got the gold and dark ages on, what do they call the heroic ages, or the, I can't remember what it's actually called, that selection. One of those two. And secret societies is on, but apocalypse mode is off. I don't have a lot of time for it. You can see we're playing a Deity standard speed archipelago map with city-states turned up to 16, disaster intensity left alone, abundant resources, legendary start position. It should be really good fun. Now, if you've never heard of Vlad the Impaler and the history around him, I would really recommend you go and have a look at it because it is messed up. This guy was absolutely brutal. He was a genuine guy. He killed a lot of people. There were a lot of impalings, which was his famous thing, and a lot of the stories around vampires and Dracula specifically were kind of put down to him. He's not the only person that Dracula is attributed to. There are other people, including I think it was a countess or a princess who was particularly mean and horrible and bathed in actual blood, and there are some really weird stories. And I'm not going to try and tell you too much about him because quite frankly my knowledge of Romanian history is pretty poor, and I honestly would recommend you go and read it on Wikipedia. Just Google this guy into Wikipedia, get lost in an internet hole for like 10 minutes. It is well worth it. But we're playing with two separate mods here. Oh, there you go, look, dramatic ages, that's what it's called, secret societies, and the tech and shuffle. Look, I'm playing loads and loads of mods, but these are all just cosmetic mods. The only two mods that are not cosmetic are these two, Civitas Romania and Civitas Vlad III, both available from the Steam Workshop. Now, Romania is a funny old civ, actually, a very strange one. Receive 100% flanking and support bonuses during an emergency. Very niche, okay, so stronger troops in an emergency, and successful emergencies award a 3 technology and civic. So basically we want to get involved in every single emergency we can. Base production yields of encampment buildings are doubled when at war with another civilization. So basically as long as we're at war, our encampments give us more production. We also have a standalone encampment building unique to Romania, unlocked with the castle's technology, +2 production and +1 diplomatic favour per turn. I will be honest, that diplomatic favour per turn is going to be just like pissing into the wind. We are not going to keep any of that because we are going full vampire on this playthrough. So that's, maybe we can sell it a little bit. Receives +2 slots for any type of great work, which are themed when filled with great works of the same type. Okay, so there we go. We're going to actually be able to steal great works and stick them in our buildings and have a decent amount of culture. That's not bad. I don't think we're going to earn any of our own great people, but if we can steal them, brilliant. Vlad's ability, the House of Dracula. Another butchering pronunciation by me, I should probably get Tive in this game just to really round it out. Capturing an enemy city has a chance of causing another to revolt to a 3 city on the same turn, or the next turn I should say. That's really cool when combined with dramatic ages. We may have a lot of 3 cities on this map. Pillaging in enemy territory deals damage to adjacent enemy units. Gains access to the Calarasi? There are too many little flicks above the A's and below the S's for me to really understand what's going on there. But these are basically crossbowmen upgrades. They are mounted cavalry that are slightly weaker but are faster and have they can pillage ridiculously well. So we're going to use those to pillage, and then strike, get lots of killing. There's a recon unit later, which is really strong on hill terrain, very Ethiopia in style and gets extra combat. There's a Spec Ops upgrade. We may actually use a Spec Ops. That's pretty cool. But, I mean, to be honest, there's nothing exceptionally exciting about Vlad. He's pretty cool. I reckon using pillaging to deal damage is going to be a very interesting mechanic. We're going to have a very pillage-heavy game. We're going to have a very encampment-heavy game where we actually focus on building a lot of troops and sort of fighting our way through the game that way. And vampires. Our mission is basically to find vampires as quickly as we can. Like, assuming we can do that, we should be absolutely fine. Now, I'm just putting it out there that I'm not going to bother with religion this particular game. I don't think, unless I go into a dramatic age, in a golden age of that first era, and if I can steal a religion that way, I might be tempted, but that's only if I can get a good crusading religion. I'm not planning on focusing on that too heavily. To be honest, I would rather focus on getting early game campuses, so we shall do that. This is an archipelago map, so we will have some opportunity to raid using our units, but we're also going to have a lot of naval. These are my favourite maps, archipelago. I really enjoy them. They are good fun. I think in terms of where to settle, this is a weird old start, this one actually. I could move across the river in order to work this tile here, which is before yield tile. If I settle in place, then I'm not going to actually have much opportunity to work a 4 yield tile until I sort of go out to that citrus, and that's only food and the sheep over there. So I think animal husbandry is definitely the way to be going here. There's no oh no, that is a camp actually. So this is a possible Temple of Artemis start, which would be pretty cool. Especially with all of the camps and plantations in the area. We could get a very high amenity capital. I could bring my settler in one, and then I could be working like the elephant's tile a little bit earlier. That might not be a bad idea, but that is settling away from the coast, and I would quite like to get the sailing boost so I know where that is. So I'm tempted. I think I might cross the river and then work that tile. I think I might do it that way. And I'll send my warrior in the other direction. Let's see if we can go find some barbs. As I say, Secret Societies is on. We're going to turn down all routes until we can find those barbarian encampments, and I can do that. The Isles of Minerva? Nope. Sorry, we're not going to do that. Mexico City is an interesting one. Let's settle in place. Oh, Tago Vesti. That's an amazing, amazing sounding place. We're going to go straight for Pingala. You can see we've got a lot of tiles on the surrounding, like this fish would be an amazing thing to work. We've got cattle we could work. Yeah, Monument Star I think is going to be the most important thing for me. Oh, Auckland is the other side. Oh my god, Auckland on an archipelago map. Oh, you know what this means. And actually that's brilliant, because that is +1 production for twice in order to get this monument going. So that's an amazing extra amount of production there. So building the monument first was actually inadvertently an amazing choice. You can see we are actually going towards sailing as well. It's quite exciting. Oh, and a tribal hut and a barbarian. Right, we're going to go and search the barbarian encampment if we can find it. Gained a recon unit. Oh, look. Look, everybody. I can actually scout like everyone always tells me I should do. I'm infamously bad at that. Oh, look. Geothermal fissure as well. We've got some good campus opportunities here. I kind of hope we discover somebody reasonably soon so we can go and have a look for that. So the monument is done. I'm going to follow that up with the settler this time, rather than going straight for... Sorry, a builder, rather than going for the settler. I think that's a good idea. And we can work all of these tiles as they sort of come across. Now, the barbarian encampment should be close, unless the scout is just wandering in the totally wrong direction. But there's the scout there. Got animal husbandry. Come on, where's the encampment? The encampment's not there, so the scout's going in the other direction. I think he's probably in the south. We'll go that way. Oh, we have found writing though. That's wonderful. Okay, we'll beeline that. I'm going to see if I can get the campus down. We've also got... There's a reef here. There's a reef on this tile. So unfortunately, the horses have ruined that particular adjacency, but there was a +3. There's lots of mountains in this area as well. There's going to be plenty of campus tiles, which is quite good for me. We're going to get state workforce done up until the point where we can boost it, and then we will finish that off later. Let's go for God King and Discipline to help me root out the encampment. sorry, the Barbarian Encampment, and then we can get ourselves a Pantheon nice and quickly as well. There it is. Alright. Do vampires live in that city, in that encampment? I really hope they do. Go on, attack me. Attack me, attack me, attack me, attack me. They didn't attack me. How boring. Okay, let's just attack them instead. Will that do it? No! Oh, come on. Okay. Do it, do it, do it, do it. No vampires. No vampires. Alright, we need to keep looking. So state workforce is now at the point where it's boosted as much as we can get. Let's switch over to craftsmanship. Okay, our builder is, I think, on the way to here. Is that going to be then? Okay, the fish is being worked first. I would prefer it if you got the cattle. I'll be honest. Do I just rush this? I don't even know if it's worth it, to be fair. Okay, we've got 6 turns until writing. Should I put some tiles worth of settler in, or do we get ourselves another warrior for now? I think settling is probably quite important, actually, so let's get some tiles towards settlers and then we'll go immediately for the writer. I want to be able to get this, get her effectively, Hypatia. She is really, really good and will boost my libraries pretty much the entirety of the game. Horseback riding has been boosted. Okay, where was that one live? That's over over there. Okay. Weed or tech tree this one. Hoping the island is big enough. Mexico City is kind of in the way, but if it's big enough to spawn more barbarians, that would work really well for us. We kind of want them to appear. Oh, speaking of, there they are. All right, up we go. In that case, do we actually just get a slinger instead? You probably should. Or do I just purchase one in? Yeah, let's just purchase one in. There's writing. Has anybody got it yet? Somebody's built a campus. It's a bit annoying. I kind of wanted to do it first. There is the really good +3, but I've just run out of gold. 2 turns until I could afford that. Okay, so we may as well just let the slinger finish itself then. Fine. Oh, look. It seems like I'm going to say that those are some wind bats and that Dracula already is on my side. Oh my god, that is so fortuitous. Okay, get back in your encampment. Where is this wind arsehole going to go? Is it going to go back? Oh yeah, look, it actually wiped them out for us. Look at that. How convenient. Right, there's the nice +3. There is a +4 here, but I'd rather get the +3 down. +3 is all you need as well to get the policy cards down, so that's not too bad. Just going to switch over as well to mysticism. We don't want to finish any of these policies whilst they can be boosted. In we go. Okay, that is a Barbarian Encampment done, and the Sanguine Pact. Here we go. Go to the governor's screen. Sanguine Pact appointed. You have drunk the red cup and felt new life course through your veins. The night seems alive with new possibilities and appetites. Here we go. We've got vampires. We have vampires. We're playing Vlad. We're playing Romania. And we have vampires. Sometimes it's actually really tempting to use the vampire to kill the city-state units. I mean, it would heal the... It would sort of grow the vampire pretty strong. These guys are actually pretty good allies, so I do want to keep them for now. But, you know, we'll keep an eye for that. I'm also renaming my vampire to Count Dracula. Because, you know, of course I am. Okay, we've got a female Count Dracula this time, but that's fine. We don't mind that, really. Mining has been done. I really don't want to go into a dark age, I must say. Let's see if we can get sailing up and then get a boat going. That would be pretty handy. 40 gold, that's lovely. Tribal village contacted. Found a pantheon. Hopefully we'll found a pantheon. That will help a little bit. If I can send a trade route to Mexico, is it Auckland? Yeah, Auckland, that would help a little bit as well. Because I could get suzerain up with them pretty quickly. Hopefully we'll get a lot of civics once we get all the boosts together. I want just to wait for the barbarian encampments to spawn and then go after them again. That would be quite nice. Let's boost masonry. Lovely. Okay, we've got some good tiles being worked at the moment, but we can get better ones. You ever noticed that no matter what the vampires are doing, their capes are always like fully blown? Cool. As you do. As I finish this, it gives me 3 era score for the campus. We've done state workforces boost, so we'll just go and quickly finish this one. Craftsmanship needs to boost through tiles. We should do that very quickly. Actually, that is not bad at all. Once I put that mine down. Are we just going to rush through? I'm just trying to think of the easiest way to do this. We could put a library down, but assuming we get a fresh one, I might just rush campus research grants just to see if I can get the great scientist that way. I mean, realistically, is it worth it? Is it worth it? She's pretty good. She is pretty good. Or do I go for the Sattler? I mean, I think I might have to just go for a Sattler, actually, just to make sure that I do get that. Yeah, that's annoying, but 360, or is it worth it? Oh, no, sod it. Let's just commit, see if we can get it. Let's pick up Researcher, I think. That would be good first, just so I can see if I can get off the island. That would be quite a nice thing to be able to do. I think once I do this, craftsmanship is done as well. So what can we do? Builders, wonders, discipline. I'd rather have urban planning, I think, and we'll leave it like that for now. Lovely. What else do I need to do? Mysticism, 4 turns. Pantheon. Oh, we don't actually have the Pantheon yet. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I need to put the thing back on. Alright, let's do military tradition then. Okay, we're well on our way. Let's see if we can keep pushing towards that great scientist. Unfortunately, I think we would have been 1 away even with archery and mysticism completed, so that's fine. Dark Age to start with. That's not a bad time to have a Dark Age in these times anyway, so that's not too bad. We don't mind that at all. Auckland is definitely the more important one of the two. It would give me all the production I would ever need. A new era. Oh, now we've got extra policies that we can pick. We're just picking up all the easy techs while we can. Let's go for foreign trade now, so I can send a trade route to Auckland and get those guys on side. I mean, Mexico City is regional effects for industrial zone and entertainment complex districts reach TV. I mean, it's not the best, but it is just an extra suzerain, so I think actually using my vampire to take these guys out, not necessarily worth it. I'd rather leave my sort of nation to do that first. Here's the governor. I'm just going to get grants going quickly. How are people going? Great scientist. Oh no, I think somebody bought it out with faith. Never mind. We tried, and that's what's important. Right, there's Auckland, and wonderful. We are now suzerain with them. That's pretty good. I've got a builder now, and I'm going to go and work on these fishy fish. Oh, the extra production just off the Auckland tiles is really, really good. That will actually help my capital quite a lot. I'm building a water mill to boost construction. I'm hoping early empire we can boost as well. I'm being so careful, just make sure we're only working boosted stuff. Right, there we go. Look, I've now got the extra food coming in. That's really good. Pyramids has been built already. Not the Temple of Artemis though. I'm still kind of half planning to build that. Temple of Artemis is a fantastic wonder. Celestial navigation has now been boosted, which is down here. Again, I'm just getting a good amount of ships in is going to be important in this particular map, obviously. Construction, I'm just going to now switch to irrigation. I don't have any resources to farm because I kind of settled on top of it, but never mind. And early empire, I'm also now switching to military tradition because I'm about to get 6 pop in 3 turns. The vampires grow hungry and we feed them continually. There is classical era. Lovely, 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 lovely. We should get to a golden era pretty easily, I think. There's the lumber mill, which boosts mass production. Okay, so we're now working nothing but improved tiles. That is a good thing. So our capital is on a roll. I think we might as well just finish the settler, although having an extra library would be good. All 3 of the early game scientists have already gone. That's a little bit frightening. Just a little bit frightening. Temple of Artemis 11 turns. I kind of needed that improved, so oh no, let's just get the settler. There is early empire. I'm just going to switch now to Maritime Industries. I can't get any of the Dark Age policies at the moment, which is a little bit of a problem. Urban planning, what was I actually doing before that? Building a settler. I can actually get settlers now. Okay, so let's do that. Maritime Industries and settlers. Lovely. Alright, that's good. And finally, connoisseur. That should give me a little bit of extra culture. Very nice. Okay, this settler is ready to rock. I think Do we settle down here? How concise do I want my cities to be? I don't want them to be too close to each other, to be fair. I think I'm going to settle over in this direction. Ironworking has advanced, that's good. There is a settler, Bran. Very cool. I put the campus down, there's a lovely +4 there, but I'm going to start off with a settler. Sorry, a builder. What's with me today? I think this other settler's going to go down into this area, I think, maybe. There's 2 luxuries down here, but I might go actually settle on that dies. Yeah, let's go do that. Vampire, why don't you go and have a look down there, see if there's any barbarians to kill. Oh look, I actually have an iron mine. It literally built on top of it. That is very handy. Okie dokie, we have our first boat. It says here that I'm still in a dark age, but apparently I'm in a golden age. So I don't know what's going on there. We'll just ignore that. We're building 2 galleys because I want to be able to boost ship building so I can get off this island. This terrible, terrible island. Oh, okay. Carthage with their terrifying Barbarian boats and 50 science all of a sudden. Hello. I mean, I'm glad to see that you are doing poorly, he says jokingly. Oh look, they've got 50 science in only 3 cities. That's lucky, isn't it? Let's just give you a bit of iron for open borders. Something with delegation. You know what? I do want to be these guys' friends. So we're going to give them 6 iron as a gift. 8. Yeah, because these guys are they're too scary. They're too scary at the beginning of the game. I'll give you that as a deal, and then I'll give you the rest of it. And then hopefully that'll be enough to be friends with them. We'll see. Oh, Norway. Oh, good. Norway as well, with 758 military strength. Oh, it's that sort of game. Okay, Dido does want to be friend. That is good. I'm hoping if we keep building boats, Norway will like us and we can become friends with Norway as well. I don't want to get into a naval battle with Norway this early in the game. Those Viking longships are absolutely terrifying. Okay, ship building has been boosted. Where is that? Here. Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. We're laughing. This is good. Nobody's got a religion, actually. That is interesting. So if we go into a golden age, we can probably get ourselves one pretty quickly, actually. It's not bad. Ancient walls I really do need to build, but I'm going to risk getting a builder so I can have a go at building. There's no point trying to get the Temple of Artemis. It's just not going to work. I've got 1 mine. I've got a quarry. What do I do? If I get another builder in, there's no real point. You know, ancient walls. If I don't do it, I'm going to regret it. Yeah, changed my mind. I think I'm going to have to settle here instead, rather than there's just no food down there. Okay, should give me a lot of extra food at the beginning of this sort of stage of the game, so that is great. Another builder. Wonderful. Okay, come on, Norway. I've got 2 boats. What about that? Do you not like? Rome. Oh, people are everywhere around us. Okay, Rome, only 93 troops. That's not too bad. Okay, we're offering a lot of stuff up to get open borders with everybody, but I'd rather try and be friends until we know who we're going to go to war with. That's the thing. We are a warlike civ. We work best when we're at war. We need to be clever. We need to be clever and go after the right people. So I'm at another city-state over here, Leventa. Okay, political philosophy is now boosted. Engineering is now boosted. Okay, these are all good things. Celestial navigation. I kind of want to be... Yeah, I'll go for shipbuilding after that point. But maybe, what I'm thinking now is Auckland has got 3 swordsmen. Levy military for 350. That's nothing. So what I want to focus on is getting some battering rams up and running. Bringing my vampire back. Actually, if that scout, if you don't mind staying there, that's great. But I'm actually going to see if I can go to war with Rome, I think, seeing as they don't want to be my friends. We'll kind of go round and through the sea, levy Auckland's troops, and head over the sea that way. Sweden, are you the ones getting the libraries? No, they're not actually. Rome has got a lot of science coming in per term. That's not bad from them, actually. Coupe. Okay, Coupe normally has a pretty strong game. I'll keep an eye out for them. Sweden, we're going to be able to sell all of our luxury resources too. That is great. Actually, Sweden should help us to accumulate the gold we need to levy Auckland's military, which is now 450. I'm not going to be using my iron, actually. I want to make a good trade partner out of Sweden. So we'll see what you want for that one. In fact, actually, I want 100 gold up front. What do I have to give you to get 100 gold up front? 5 gold per turn. That's not what I want. 90. That'll do. Oh, the Bermuda Triangle. Oh. Okay, hang on. This is interesting, right? That is really, really interesting. Auckland is in the wrong place. Oh man, if I could settle here, I could actually work a couple of these tiles. Oh, we've got to keep an eye on the Bermuda Triangle. That is a really, really good thing to know where that is. Okay, battering ram, check. Let's just quickly move this sort of to the front line. How much is Auckland still? 450. That's not bad. We're almost in the stage where we can afford them. We're getting currency up. I'm then going to shipbuilding. That'll let me move all of my land units. Basically, I'm just going to be taking Auckland's stuff. But in the meantime, I think a couple more galleys just to make sure that we've got the fleets in order to take this on. My Count Dracula is already, he's nice and high level. We've got one more governor ready to plop in, but I'm just waiting 6 turns when I can get my second vampire and start building vampire castles. I don't know where I'm going to build my vampire castles at the moment. That is a bit of a mystery, but we'll work that out later. Should we just capture all of the industrial city-states? I think actually this is what I'm going to do. We're just basically, that's all we're going to be doing. All right, Singapore, trade route with you. That's 6 gold per turn. Yes, that gives me another envoy. That is lovely. Oh look, the blizzard is actually boosting all the tiles around there. That's awesome. I think we're going to go oligarchy this time so that my boats and my swordsmen have more boost. Lovely. Let's have a look. Elite forces plus 100% combat experience for all units, but plus 1 gold to maintain each combat and spy unit. That's quite fun. We like that. I mean, general points. How many general points are people earning? A lot. All right, that's totally pointless about that. So let's have another look at this one. Plus 2 influence points. That's easy. Domestic trade. I mean, I'm not going to be settling anytime soon, but I'm sending my routes out rather than in. Should we go elite forces? And that is a lot of gold to maintain that, but we'd get a lot more experience. It's not essential though. Naval units, urban planning, and what are we going to get? What are we going to get? I don't actually know what the best thing to get is. Conscription. You know what? Sod it. Elite forces. Let's just do it. It doesn't cost me too much, actually. That's not too bad. And Sweden, very kindly, have given me enough so that I could levy... Oh no, this is 570 now. Oh, they built a catapult. Oh, you arses. Here we go. Golden Age. Okay, Rome's in a golden age. It's a bit of a shame, but never mind. Shipbuilding. Recorded history. Lovely. So, what are we going to go for? Should we try and go for 4 profit points per turn? Get ourselves a religion? I mean, has anyone actually got a religion? Oh yeah, people are starting to get religions. Okay, 3 of them already gone. No, we don't. We don't want to get into that rush. That is not a problem for us. Let's do this. Free inquiry. Yeah, Mandala State. Monumentality. None of these are very good. In fact, actually, what am I talking about? I should have got God King done. I've actually lost God King now because I'm an idiot. Natural Philosophy, Maritime Industries, Praetorian Guard, Wounded units can heal, plus 2 HP per turn, plus 2 production to encampment buildings and districts. Or districts and buildings. Okay, that's quite cool. We actually do want to build an encampment district, so let's get the Praetorian Guard up. Actually, no, I'll put that in once we've actually got one. Urban planning. Annoying that. All of these aren't quite ready. I'm not quite ready for them. But exciting thing is that we can now get into the sea. Now, Auckland is 570. Sweden, I need another 51 gold from you. Can you trade that to me? Yes, you've got 66. Oh, they don't actually want to trade anything though. I mean, why not? What's your problem? Right, 51. I need that. Oh, for God's sake, stop it. Okay, they will do it. 51 gold per turn, 570. Okay, right, so I need to just let this roll over a second. Levy? Why can't I levy? I've got 570. Do I have fractionally less than 570 or something weird? Hang on. It's another 5 gold there. So I've got 575 now. Yes. I had like fractionally less than what it said I had. Why? I have no idea. And we're also going to get Sanguine Pact and unlock the ritual. Vampire unit and allows me to get 2 vampire castles. Lovely. Here we go. This guy's going to be Count Strahd. D&D references. I've actually still got a governor. Victor. I'm going to get him ready for when I take over a Roman city. I'm going to need it. Don't care about the religion, but we can have a look and see whose religion is doing best. 2 cities, 1 city, 2 cities. Okay, none of them at the moment are doing very well. So we know that an unmet player is going to be voting up. Yes, we'll vote for Hinduism because why not? Double people. Let's go for... actually, we're going to go for no great scientists. I know I'm getting them, but if we can freeze people actually getting great scientists, it means we can wait until we've got them. No great prophets. Oh, we actually did get 1 point though, which is entertaining. Warlord's Throne, I think, is going to be a great building for me. Yes, let's do it. All the swordsmen, come on, make your way over. It's actually really worth having siege towers, because vampires don't work with battering rams, but they do work with siege towers, because of course, I mean, obviously. Singapore, okay, that should unlock a lot more of the map for me. Actually, look, the Maori have settled right next to them, but there are more swordsmen by Singapore, so I can levy some more units if I need to for 450 gold. Seems like an awful lot, but we'll keep it in mind. Oh, Rome, yes, I am declaring war. Haha. Okay, they've only got 164 strength. Norway, on the other hand, want to be my friend. Yes, wonderful. Norway, would you like to join in my war? They would. That's very kind of them. What about Dido? Would you like to join? Oh no, they don't actually know who Rome are. Who do Rome know? The Maori. Maori, would you like to be my friend and join in on this war? Yes, they would. Sorry, Rome. It's funny how that happens, isn't it? Okay, right, we've got this swordsman can land. This galley can just sort of lurk in the general neighborhood. In fact, actually, that swordsman I really hoped could embark, but he can't, which is a little bit of a problem. I'm just going to have to keep him safe underneath the galley for now, I think, whilst the rest of my units just sort of slowly make their way there. Military training, actually raid would be a really good fun one to have. So we've got naval units, campus, urban planning. Yeah, for now, this is all fine. Now let's see how vicious the Roman ranged attack is. Now I'm not selling it to you while Sweden's in the game, don't be silly. How much damage are they going to deal to me? All the coursers actually just brutally assaulted. Oh my goodness, that was painful. That was very, very painful. Okay, their units are pretty damn strong. I'm just going to sacrifice this swordsman, I think, to get a good pillage on. Yeah, actually reduced the city strength as well. So that, I think, was worth it. I've got the galleys all nearby. This might be a tricky assault, actually. Okay, they actually moved their units away, which helps massively. So Count Dracula is now by the city. Can't really do too much, but you can see the swordsmen can. They've got a good attack on the walls. I've got my galleys just sort of nearby, just supervising. Can that guy... Okay, I really want the catapult to land. That would be helpful. Got lots of backup on the way. Just need to make sure it gets there in one piece. Okay, Catapult Island is now set up, raining death just by the whales. The whales are sort of sat there on the dock watching these bricks just get lobbed over their heads going, ooh, oh, isn't that lovely? The walls are slowly falling now. Dracula, they actually dared to attack. I mean, why would you do that? I'm just going to use them to pillage a little bit. Lovely. This galley, I'm just going to trade out quickly and just getting this one in. I've got another swordsman landing. That swordsman can actually make an amphibious attack, which would be cool. I'm actually just going to switch around the units and then do that. Lovely. Okay, Cume. Almost done. Oh, what are they going to do? Yeah, they're continuing to attack my vampires. Actually, that's really good. Did that mean that my vampire is now +2 from units that have died near it? Did Strahd get it as well? Yes, it did. Okay. Isn't that wonderful? Right, we actually still have the option to get myself a really, really good pantheon. What are we going to do? I think it would be pretty cool to get myself +1 production from fishing boats, because we're going to have a lot of fishing boats in this map, and it would actually give a lot of extra stuff to my capital. Do you think? Towards districts where one has not been built. +1 from camps. I mean, there's a few good options here. God of Healing, Initiation Rites, City Patron Goddess. You know, I think I'm just going to stick with God of the Sea. It'll just stack with Auckland to make some super fishing boats. That'll help me to build a navy. Okay, right. Now we are in a situation where Rome is sending now the ground units in. We don't mind that at all, because our vampires can enjoy the ride of that one. Let's just quickly get the walls knocked off Cume. Is that done? Yes, it is. We can hit that with the swordsman as well. We actually use the galleys a little bit as well, seeing as these guys don't really have much else to do that they're useful for. Do I get my vampire to land? I think I might do, actually. Let's get you, and then I'll switch you guys around. Get the swordsman to wait just so that it doesn't die. Okay. Oh, actually, I had a catapult there. In that case, I will attack. Done. Okay, the city is mine. Now, we've completed mathematics. 11 negative loyalty, so let's just get Victor in immediately. We push it to -3.6, which is pretty good. I've got +3 immunities, and that does help to keep it on side. Okay, we'll just have to keep working at that one, but we've now got an encampment, actually, which is really, really helpful. Okay, they attacked my vampire. Bad move. Bad move for you. That was not very clever. Let's just get Dracula in. Oh, another kill for it. Let's move you there. Oh, Ravenna. That's a nice looking city. And unfortunately, you don't appear to have put walls up, which is a strange choice, but sure. Why not? And where's Raid? Let's go for Raid. I quite like that one. That is very nice indeed. Monumentality. I've got a little bit of faith I could use. Praetorian Guard. Wounded units healed. This is actually what I wanted to do, wasn't it? So let's go to this. Get Raid in. Get Praetorian Guard. Campus is boosting. Charismatic Leader. Yeah, that is all wonderful. If I actually know Praetorium just for now, I want Victor to help keep this city in check. 67 turns. Oh, actually, it's gaining loyalty now. That's good. Keep on pillaging with vampires. Very useful. Actually, that did some damage. I keep forgetting it does damage. That's really handy. Let's just move my... Okay, right. Just taking some time to heal my units up. But we are getting there. Actually, do I want to be sending my galleys around this way? I think I might just go for Piccoli. That might be a better idea. So if I get Dracula in there and I attack... Oh, I kind of wanted to break through. No, it's not going to quite do it. That's really annoying. I wanted my swordsman in to attack. If I get you to there and then attack... Okay, we're just going to really, really sort of push now. Oh, look at that. Doing damage with pillaging. Hehehe. Actually, that's really effective. I like that a lot. Let's get the galley in. I know I said I was going to move it to the other side of the map, but I'm just using it to just sort of embark my units successfully. If I... Who's that actually been levied from? Lisbon. No. If I was a better player, I would have just stolen Lisbon. Can I use my... Okay, no. Dracula's feeling a little poorly at the moment. That's okay. We don't mind that. Just continue to get my swordsman to attack that way. I've got replacements ready to sort of pop in. I'll just try and get the kill. Yeah, that did actually work. That was good. He'll probably be killed next turn, but I'm doing a bit of damage. As I said, we've got more units on the way to the front lines, so I can replace my units pretty quickly. I'm just using them to sort of level up where I can. The galleys, I just need to wait here just whilst they've got that catapult in the city. And where's apprenticeship? Here it is. That's good. We want to see if we can do that. How am I doing in tech-wise? 26 for Rome, 20. So I'm actually fighting the tech leader at the moment. That's hilarious. I'm stealing absolutely all of their campuses as well. They were doing really, really well on campus building. But no, the vampires steal everything. Mwah! Oh, cool. They didn't actually attack Dracula. So I can now yield pillage 50 health back for him. Amazing. That works really well for me. Really, really well. Okay, you go back and heal. We'll get you in to now do your naval attack. Bring you in as well. Okay, this is good. I think this is a good solid attack run. Oh, they want peace and then a book ironically called The Art of War. I think you need to learn all about the art of war, my Roman friends. That's not something I am struggling with. Come on, Sweden, we can do a better deal than that. Give me all your gold. 15 gold per turn would be lovely. Thank you. God, I love having Sweden in the game. They're so useful. Okay, Strahd, why don't you pillage this? Lovely. Oh, and it damages the troops. I love that. It's so useful. And finally, a very special shout out to Scott Stratton and Major King Kong for all of your help on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes, subscribes, comments on videos, joins Discord. You guys keep me going. Thank you very much.